let's talk about Sync. I know you posted kind of after we did our first interview, you posted about getting a good sized check from a Sync project. How did that come about?
Yeah. No, that was really so exciting, and it's funny that it happened after we had our interview. Yeah. So with the whole Sync placement thing, I got hooked up with an agency like 5 years ago. One of my good friends, Richard Walters, he's an artist from the UK. He's really amazing. I sent him my first EP when it came out in 2020. And I was just like, hey, if you have any advice for how I could get these heard by some people, they're kind of cinematic and sad, like these songs, like maybe I could get them placed one day or whatever. And then he was like, oh, actually, an agency I used to be a part of, she would really like this. Here's her email. Like, such an amazing thing. Like, not everybody in the industry really looks out for you or is willing to share their contacts. I've learned that a lot of people hide them, and it's very competitive, and I get it. Also, sometimes people can get annoyed if you share or whatever. So it was really nice of him to do that. And then she ended up liking the music a lot, so she signed me as my sync agent. And then nothing happened for the first couple years, actually. And I was just like, maybe, like, I don't know. I was like keeping the hope, but nothing happened. And then all of a sudden I got a call that this commercial for transition lenses, like the sunglasses or whatever, they were interested. Like, she had pitched them my song Lighthouse, the one from Iceland.
Yeah.
So and a month or so later they chose it. Wow. Yeah. And so I had a couple of years run with a very small, like, little section that they were placing it in. And then this year they renewed it, and it was like a way bigger check. And I was like, damn, okay, this is paying my rent for a year? Like, this is the dream. Thank you for reminding me of that, because that's a really amazing opportunity that, like, I can't ever forget. No matter what happens next, like, I had that moment. And so many artists dream of that, including me on the street, like, playing guitar 10 years ago for, like, to buy food. Like, it's pretty crazy to say I could pay my rent for a while from one song now. Yeah. So
that's incredible.
And I spent it all already, but
I mean, but, whatever.
Life is expensive.
Yeah. LA especially. Rent's crazy out here. But it is still very cool that as an independent artist, you were able to pay your rent for a while off of music. That is the dream. It is the dream. And I feel like people don't necessarily realize what's possible. I feel like a lot of independent artists don't. Maybe if they do, it seems like a pipe dream. It seems like something that won't happen, for a lot of people. Yes. But this is why I bring people like you on the podcast, because I want people to hear it. Like, this is possible. This happens to people that you see around the scene, playing at Hotel Cafe at Monday, like, this is happening for people. You're so right. Yeah. Thank you for that reminder too, because sometimes I get lost in my, like, what am I doing with my life thing? And it's so good to remember that is a very exciting thing to happen. And that there were so many years that wasn't happening for me until it did. Yeah. So you're right. Like, it's a good message to just remember, like, keep going, because it took like 4 years from her signing me for me to get that check. And that, like, you could start to be like, maybe it's not and then all of a sudden it does. Yeah. So totally a good message for sure. Absolutely. I love that. Have you started to look into any other sync things, or is kind of sticking with that agency for now, or what? Yeah, for now, like, it's exclusive. So she's like my own, like, I have to be represented by her. Gotcha. And obviously, because she got me that great deal, I'm like, we're sticking with her. Yeah. She's awesome. It ain't broke. Yeah, she's awesome. And she, it's hard because I feel like she can pitch my music all she wants, but it is up to someone else deciding in the end. So you just have to, like, have faith that something else will get chosen, because I hear my music and I'm like, oh, this should be in a movie, but they have to. And I have another friend who works in, like, Lionsgate, like, really big placements in movies, and she told me, it really is, because we're good friends, you know what I mean, but she couldn't just take one of my songs and hand it over, really, because it really is a game of, like, they want
whoever's really popular and big right now to be on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
It is all like a catch-22 thing.
Yeah.
You know, once you get your foot in the door and everything's big, then everybody wants it.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of do that climb first.
Yeah.
And just believe it's going to happen.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And then too, I was at a Sync conference recently, and you know, they were also talking about how it's all about the scene as well. You know, you could have a great song, but if it doesn't serve whatever particular scene that they're looking for at the time, then you know, it kind of doesn't matter. So it's just a matter of timing. You know, we were talking about timing earlier, and you know, timing is everything. So when the right scene, you know, comes, you know, and your song fits that scene, then
that's the dream.
You know, then it'll happen.
Yeah. Having a song in a movie, that's another dream for sure. Because a commercial is really cool, especially when it's like cinematic or whatever.
Yeah.
But a movie, like an emotional scene or something, and then people always remember that, that would be lit. Manifesting it.
Yeah, let's go.
It's happening.
And plus, I mean, a lot of songs have popped off that way. Like people have popped off getting in a TV show or a movie, and then people Shazam it like, oh, what is this? And then or songs have these resurgences because they were
for sure
in a TV show or movie, and then all of a sudden the stream spike and all of that.
Totally, that would be really exciting.
Yeah,
I've definitely seen artists have like a song that's 5 years old or even 10 years old, just all of a sudden have this huge thing on TikTok because it was featured on something, or just because it blew up on TikTok. Yeah. So it's like you never know. Because I get over my songs after like a month.
Yeah.
I'm like, on to the next.
Yeah.
But like, you just got to you have to find a way to keep pushing it.
Keep pushing it, for sure. And we talked about this last time, how, you know, we think that because we're tired of it, after a month, that everybody else must be tired of it too, and everybody else has seen it, and but it's like nobody saw it.
No, you're right.
Nobody knows about it.
You're so right.
You know, and sometimes too, just because our friends and family have seen it and have heard it, that doesn't mean anything. Like our job is to find the fans that are truly gonna resonate with our music. Yeah. And sometimes that's not always your friends and family.
It's usually not.
Yeah.
I'm finding.
Right. No, 100%.
Yeah.
And I feel like we get discouraged when our friends and family don't support it like we would want them to.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just it's not their vibe. Maybe it's not their kind of music. And it's our job to find those people who the music will mean something to them.
So true.
And it will be for them. So we have to keep pushing it to find those people.
Yes.
And if we stop pushing it, and if we say, oh, well, everybody's seen it, and we don't post about it, and we don't, do those things to keep getting it out there, then the people who are meant to find it won't find it. The people who would truly resonate with it, and it will mean something to them, they're not going to find it.
So true. That's a good reminder too. Because I recently made like 150 videos for a song that I just released for TikTok. Because I was like, I'm going to make people find it. Yeah. I'm going to post 5 times a day. And I'm so burnt out from it now. Okay. I'm like, I'm never listening to that song ever again. No, I still love the song. But I've heard it so many times now.
Right.
Like, you know how much editing that is?
That's a lot of editing.
I've spent the entire summer editing.
Wow.
And I was like, and then my doctor was like, your vitamin D levels are horrible. And I was like, yeah, it's because I've been on my computer all day. But like you said, just because I did 150 of them, none of those popped off yet. So I still have to keep going. Yeah. Maybe I'll just mute it while I edit it.
Yeah, right.
So that I don't go crazy.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. They're out there. We just got to find those people.
Yeah.